Hello, everybody. It's Nia, founder and editor-in-chief of SheAttack.com, and today I wanted to show you guys how to navigate the new theme. If you guys have noticed, we've had this theme for about a week now, and we got it last weekend, and it is much different than the old theme that we had when we first began. To those of you who have been here since the very beginning, you know that the theme that we had originally was more geared towards social. It was like a social networking type of setup. But this new setup is more content oriented and focuses a lot more on our content that we create, and we wanted something that would be a lot easier to read, something a lot easier to navigate, that would be easier for you guys to keep up with the things that we're writing. But before I go into all of that, I wanted to show you guys that we still do have the social networking part of the site. I've already logged in here, so I'm going to go to my profile. If you guys remember from the old theme, you know, when you first came onto the website, you would log in and your picture was one of the first things that you saw on the top of the website in the header. But this one's a little bit different. But as I stated before, the profile is still there. You can find it at the very top menu above the header. Just click on profile, straightforward, and then you go in and all your profile information is still there. I need to change my status, but you could still have your status, and anybody who comes to your site could see anything that you've written. And here's something from Susan from 3 months ago. Good grief. So yeah, everything is still intact. And we still have our groups, and any friends that you friended on the old theme, they're all still there. Our gaming groups, let's see, friends, any friends that you have, still there. Everything is pretty much still the same. Our forums are still intact. We still have our forums. If you guys want to come to the forums and discuss some things that you might not want to talk about on the articles. Our Meet Our page is a little bit, Meet Our Staff page is a little bit different, but pretty much still the same. The only thing that's different is just the way that our content is laid out. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the home menu so that you guys can kind of get a better look at what we've done. So right off the bat, you notice that we now have the main categories at the top. So we've got our news, and in the news drop down we have our reviews, game releases, previews, and rumors. Of course, news is news, anything new that's going on in gaming. Reviews, any games that we're reviewing will be in that section. Game releases, any games that are new or upcoming, you would find them in that section. Previews are usually if we see anything first, or we see anything early, or if we're having interviews with people about games that have not been released yet and will be coming in the future, you would find all of that stuff in previews. And of course, rumors and speculation about anything related to gaming. And of course, we've got the big three: Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. Anything Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo would be in these three categories. Anything PC, and then under PC in the subcategory you would find smartphone and tablet. And then of course we've got our technology. Drop down, we've got television, and we've also got an indie section, and under the indie section in the subsection you will find nerd culture. So the main categories are there. And in the featured section, you will find anything recent. So I do believe it's like the latest five articles you will find over here in featured. And if I forgot to mention, I'm sorry that I did, SheAttack.com is having Retro Month. we kind of decided that sometimes we will spontaneously have a themed month where we do something cool. This March, we're celebrating retro games. I mean, we're still doing the same content as usual. We're still bringing you the same type of news as usual, but just for fun, we're kind of sprinkling in some retro things and bringing back some nostalgia and talking about some games that all of us have grown to know and love. And we've got some really, really good pieces on retro games right now. As you can see, one of the first ones we've got on this list, and the latest list, one of the latest ones, I'm sorry, is about NBA Jam. I'm pretty sure many of us have some type of memory about NBA Jam. I'm personally not into sports games, but it was a blast watching my cousins play NBA Jam together, and I definitely have a lot of memories from that. And as you can see, Charnel, this is a piece from her. She went all the way back with the retro game Sanctuary RPG, and it is a text-based RPG. Y'all don't know anything about that. So you guys who are old like me, that remember games like this and Oregon Trail, you guys understand. You guys understand that goes way back. So that's one thing that we've been doing this month. Also, aside from latest and the featured articles, we now have a popular section, and this particular section features anything that has been popular over the course of the entirety of the website. So going way back to June, these would be the most popular, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna change it to the most popular of the week, just to kind of have these rotate out a bit better. But as you could see, there is a left and right tab arrow on the top of this section so that you guys can sift through to see what's popular, and it'll help you navigate through the popular section a lot better. Also, another facet of the website that we have is the backlog, and personally this is one of my most favorite parts of the website, because to all of you guys who are new to our website, you can see all of the pieces that we've written in the past that you may not have had a chance to read, and you guys can kind of catch up and get to know us a little bit better, and our writing styles a little bit better, what interests us a little bit better. So this is a very important piece of the theme, in my opinion. We've got a lot of good stuff that we've written, and if you want to see more of that, there's a load more button that brings out more content for you to read from us. So yeah, and we've got a social counter now. We've got some small numbers now, but I'm pretty sure that after PAX East will boost up tremendously, because we're gonna kick so much butt at PAX East. I can't wait to go next month. But anything that you don't see on the social counter that we have, for example, we have a Facebook, we have a Google Plus, we have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a YouTube, but we also have a Facebook group where you could go and meet with other gamers. We have a Twitch account that we plan on using very soon, and we have a Patreon account for those of you who would like to help SheAttack with donations and anything like that, to kind of help us with going to events or certain things that we need to better the website. All of that information will be in the description box for you guys to follow and like. And in the footer, we have private policy, things like that, and how to contact us. We have a general inquiries email, sheattack@gmail.com. Also, you can find all of our affiliate tiers such as Game Realm, Pretendo, Delightful Critics Club, Gamer Fit Nation, and 30K Polygons. And anything from any particular category that we don't have in the main header, you guys can find over here in the popular categories, in all categories. So there might be some smaller categories that we don't have listed above that you might want to check out. You can find all of that here. And we also have this nifty button here when you get all the way to the page that takes you all the way back to the top. So that's pretty much it. That is our new theme, and I'm looking forward to you guys visiting and discussing with us. And thank you so much for watching and listening to this video. We'll see you over at SheAttack.com. Thank you. Bye bye.